Buzzbaits, fun fish catching tools, all different kinds of shapes and sizes. Let's break it down for you. Hey guys, Ryan here with Fish North Georgia, and today we're going to be talking about wire baits, wire topwater baits. These are what everyone commonly calls buzz baits. Buzz baits are one of the most fun ways of catching a bass, whether it's a largemouth bass, spotted bass, smallmouth bass, does not matter. Buzz baits are fun. They're super explosive strikes. You never know what you're going to catch. They're also, more times than not, big fish baits, catching big largemouth, big spotted bass on these baits. But there's so many different buzz baits out there. Which one do you need to use? Well, there's several different ones that I like. I'm gonna break this down for you. The first one is the most commonly used buzz bait right here. This is just a single blade, black blade, little 1/4 ounce buzz bait with a simple black skirt. You can get it either black, white, you know, there's chartreuse and white. There's all different other colors of skirt. This one in particular is just a black one, got a black blade. Black, silver, gold. I've even seen some with red blades. There's all different kinds of buzz baits, but they all have their own little knocking tendencies that they have. Some of them, like this one, this is one from Greenfish Tackle. It knocks the head as it spins through the water. Got a good rubber banded skirt there. We got a trailer, got a G stinger on here on the back from Gamakatsu. That is one like that. These are used really good around docks, around really tight cover. They have a short arm, as you can see right here compared to them. There's a lot of different short arm buzz baits. There's all different kinds of long arm buzz baits, and there's short arm buzz baits. You can see by the size comparison right there on how long the arms are in comparison. This one is just a War Eagle buzz bait frame right here. War Eagle, they make a great buzz bait as well. I'm going to be naming off a bunch of these brands. I'm going to be telling you which ones too that I like and which ones I dislike. The Booyah buzz baits are also really good around cover. They have a little bit slightly shorter arm. They also have a little clacker on there. They also have, the clacker is right in here, and as the blade spins, it comes in here and it cracks against that piece of metal that's in here. The War Eagle one, it has a big blade just like this right here. Real buzz bait right here with a big blade. Big blade buzz baits, you can reel them slower. You can really get the blade just barely going. It really produces this really loud slopping noise. It really draws fish in, especially around heavy cover. I like black a lot for shallow water preferences. Black and stain, early morning conditions. I've had a lot of success with black. Black does really well, but I've also had a lot of success with white, and I really like white more than anything in general when I'm going to go throw a buzz bait. But we'll get into that here just a little bit later on to the video. This is a War Eagle frame. It has a green pumpkin zoom horny toad on it. This is an extremely popular way of rigging buzz baits, is putting some kind of zoom horny toad, a Stanley ribbit frog, a Booyah, or not the Booyah, excuse me, the Gambler buzzing cane toads, the cane toads from Gambler, the ones that Big Bite Baits make. They come with toads in them, the Strike King gurgle toads. There's all different kinds of great toads out here that you can rig up on a buzz bait. Either go like green pumpkin, solid black, watermelon red pearl, and solid white, of course. But this is a single arm. This is a 3/8 ounce one. 3/8 ounce one with a toad on the back also allows you to skip this bait underneath structure, underneath docks. Really versatile bait, and it has a little bit different action and a little bit different profile than, say, one that has a full-blown skirt. Okay, now my absolute favorite buzz baits, when I'm going to pick a buzz bait and reach for a buzz bait to throw, this is the ones that I throw. These are an Accent Lures B2 buzz bait. They're by far my most favorite buzz bait on the market. You can get them in quarters, 3/8 and 1/2 ounce. But this one, I took the skirt off. I put my own different skirt on here. I've got a little 2.8 green pumpkin AU colored Kitech on the back. And if you'll notice about with all these, with ones like this that are skirted, I always have a trailer hook. I always run a trailer hook on the back of these. I like the solid trailer hooks just like this one, but then I also too, in some instances, I like the little swinging G-stinger on the back. They all work. Use a trailer hook that fits your purpose, what you like to do with one. I can't tell you which one works the best, which one doesn't work as good. It is all a personal preference thing in terms of trailer hooks with a buzzbait. Going back to the War Eagle with the horny toad, I do not have a trailer hook on the back of this one, okay? This bait, with the way that the toad, like I said a while ago, you'll be able to skip this thing underneath cover, skip this thing around walkways, underneath docks. You don't need that trailer hook dangling back there because it's just gonna be something that could potentially get hung up. Plus, with the profile, when you put a single blade buzzbait or a double blade buzzbait with a toad on there of some sort, or a frog, they tend to get the entire bait most of the time. Not really sure why that happens, but it does happen. But I like the double blade buzzbaits. These buzzbaits are my favorite to throw. Got a little bit of chartreuse right here on the bottom of the skirt. Buzzbaits, sometimes the ones that they're nastiest looking, you know, this one doesn't really look like a whole lot of anything. It's got some chartreuse in the skirt, it's got some black in the skirt, big gnarly double blade. These ones, the accent B2s with the floaters, they allow you to really crawl the buzzbait really well. It also helps with lift. When you make that cast out there, it will get that buzzbait up on top of the surface quickly. Those of us that have thrown buzzbaits a lot know that sometimes the strikes, when you get them as close to the bank as you can, when you're casting as close to the bank or as close to the cover as you can, getting the lift on these and getting them buzzing on top of the surface is by far the most important tip to getting bit on a buzzbait and having good success with a buzzbait. All in all, anything with a buzzbait, I'm throwing it on a 7.3, 7.2, 7 foot medium heavy rod. This is a 13 fishing. It is a 8:1 gear ratio reel. This is a 17-pound P-line CXX copolymer line. As you can see with this one, this is a custom made buzzbait. It's just like the B2. I got a big old trailer hook straight on the back. It's solid white, ½ ounce. Absolutely demolish fish on this bait, this one right here. Double blade frames will generate a lot of strikes. They will also generate the bigger bites compared to the single blades, but the single blades will generate your best bites around cover, around the gnarly stuff. That's where your toads, that's where your single arm head knockers work really well. Georgia blade, Booyah, War Eagle, Accent Lures, the Jacob Wheeler finesse buzzbait also from Accent Lures, Strike King, they all make great buzzbaits. Booger Man, another great buzzbait. Find a buzzbait that you like, find one that you feel confident in, and go to slinging it and having a lot of fun. You get those explosive strikes and you'll catch possibly your PB on a buzzbait. This is a bait that's going to start approaching right now here as we're starting to get out of the spawn and starting into post spawn, especially around those brim eaters. Buzzbaits work really well. Hope this tip helped you guys, and if you like this, hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. Thanks.